excited, boy. Yeah. We're smashing it, haven't we? Big up Jason and Rosie on YouTube, man, from Barnhouse. Big up Ricky Clark.
Scotty D.
Big up Scotty D, man, in the place to be. Big up Jay Blackburn and Ross Burgess. Big up, give up Rusty. Big up, give up Brucey. Rocking it up. Big up the Dice Man. We're rocking this fucking manor. We're rocking the Langdon, man, aren't we? Yeah, man.
Come down to Langdon, you get fucked up and all that.
Big up the Black Widow. We're gonna get fucked up, boy.
Go on, Rainbow Jacket.
Yeah, Rainbow Jacket on the house show. We're gonna smash this place out. Gonna rinse it. Gonna rinse it. Gonna rock it. Rock it. Rock it. Here we go. Rock it. Gonna rock it. Gonna rock it, yo. In the place. In the place to be. We're gonna rock it. It's Fun MC. We're gonna rock it. Gonna take it to the rocket to the moon. Gonna be back on the silver spoon, yo. Because we're rocking the place. We're gonna switch the place. Big up Rosie and JC. Big up Scotty D, yeah. Big up Ricky Corb in the house. Big up Briscoe.
Go bust the chat then, Dave.
Big up Scotty D in the place,
Bust
yo.
the chat then, Dave.
Don't come to my yard, yo, because you won't like what you're seeing. It's about to give you a see now. So don't come to my yard, hey! Even this Jew we were fun about, won't be coming home, yo. Rainbow Jack, where you been now? All the time, yo. Switch to the play show, on the play show. We're gonna rock this play show. It's far now, rocking that queue, yo. Big up Rosia, and JC, and Scotty D in the place to be. Because we're Barnell crew, Nowhere crew. We're rocking it, shucking it. We're gonna go somewhere. I don't know where. Go to the stars, go to the moon. Never know, we'll be back soon, yo.
Getting high on amphetamine and ecstasy, Dave. Bust it, Dave. Rainbow Jacket.
Rainbow Jack, where you been now? How's time, yo? You been away so long, yo. At the nightclub. Getting on fire, amphetamine.
Right, we're wrapping up, Dave. Big up who you want to big up, and then we're wrapping up.
We're wrapping up. We're wrapping up. There's no go chatting up. Go chatting up my woman, because I'll kill you with a knife. Don't come down, don't take my wife. I'll deal with my life. MC Barner's gonna rock your wife.
I'm Johnny Scab.
Handsome, charming.
If you don't know who Johnny Scab is, go follow him on X, go follow him on YouTube, and watch his show.
Is that Tristan?
He's a real punk rocker. I mean, that is the thing. Is like imagine Johnny. Imagine if like the fucking Sex Pistols and fucking Johnny Rotten and Sid Vicious and whatever other weirdos they had with them. They had the internet and Wi-Fi and shit back then.
At Bold 3 detergent plus fabrics.
The inside.
For clothes.
He's got a foil cover, you know? And you would think that if you spend $100, that it should retain its value, right? But instead, if you remember in the beginning, Eric said that this is for him to build generational wealth, right? Eric said, you know, the generational wealth, guys, I have to think about my family, but everyone should gatekeep my company. Eric should, there it goes. Eric should gatekeep.
You two take care of labor. Only intended for a plane cut. You don't want to die.
People that pay for this, okay?
No complaints from the guy right by the main.
All funky colors. Shapes that swing.
We were in the middle of our tournament where my friend John said he found a body in the bushes over there.
Said he's having no trouble. Spray. Relief.
Hey.
Hi. And there we go, you guys.
I don't have much of a voice, though, unfortunately.
You sound better than I thought you were going to.
Yeah. Cecil will speak for you as a marginalized gay man.
Thank you.
Don't worry, we'll be your voice.
I ran over there because I'm a healing monk to try and help, but obviously my magic wasn't strong enough.
It's impossible.
Game of level 15 and it is virtually.
Oh dear, just look at my beautiful poo.
Could you say it again?
And the joke was brought up that made fun of Allie. That she looked like the Cenobite from Hellraiser 1.
She does, though. That's not a joke, it's just fact.
after the honeymoon, but when I got back and I found out that he'd stolen Ben.
Lies have gotten all of us into so much trouble.
I see you got the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, what's
So
that
I
about?
guess that's who you're rooting for the Super Bowl, huh?
Yeah, it's my team. It's always been my team.
He fella in the white.
Eric July, rumoured to be funded by Epstein.
We're on your screen.
I said earlier, Steve, undefeated.
See, Matt Barr is a fucking pussy.
It's simple for.
He must have been on steroids or something.
Holy
Roger
shit.
ripped kangaroo.
I'll give you trouble.
Why do you scream like a little girl?
Her landlord actually, and they were out there fighting, and she was fist fighting him in the
Program on therapeutic fiber.
You can be square, you can be round, I don't care. Go to the store and get a Johnny Scab t-shirt.
Hell Woden shot.
Elwood shot.
Head to Broadway by way of the ball boxing.
If you don't fucking go to Johnny Scab's store, you're a square.
I have called toll free.
Nah, you're just salty, ain't ya?
Go and put the kettle on.
You take sugar?
No, thank you, Turkish. I'm sweet enough.
If there was going to be a movie made about the Proxy Youth, who would you want to play you in
Morgan
the movie?
Freeman. Morgan Freeman for every single person.
Oh, no problem. If you want to interview me, my channel is there. You'll call me and we'll do some interviews.
The whole project will collapse.
I just know I'm good.
I see you go to cry.
His jokes weren't really funny as such. They were just dark humour.
Horrible.
Been a fucking blinder every night.
I'm Comic Skate. Hey!
Whoa!
Down to the taxi cab to get Elwood's things. This awful man.
Look, mate, I'm too busy. I'm too busy to have fun.
And John was not kicked by a fucking mule.
So many talking, not yet tried.
And I'm telling you for free.
You don't like what I have to say, then take your fucking feet and go away. Hey.
Did you learn to roll in prison like I did?
No, I didn't. I learnt to roll in school when I was in primary school.
Oh, jeez.
Here's Johnny. Hello, you beautiful lot. How you doing tonight?
Johnny Scab, he speaks the truth. Voice for the kids, no excuse. Scab legion, strong and loud. We're the misfits, we're the crowd. On the screen, he shows the way. Screw the rules, we won't obey. World's gone mad, but we stand tall. Scab Cast back. Johnny's voice of frustration. Fuck wokeness, it's a fight in the chaos where the light, the light. We won't go, we won't break. In Johnny's name we reawake. Scab Cast warriors unite. In this journey we ignite. We ignite. We're the light. We won't break. We won't break. We won't bow, we won't break. In Johnny's name we reawake. Scab Cast warriors unite. In this journey we light, ignite. We're the light. 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 We won't bow. We won't break. In Johnny's name, we reawake. Scab Cast warriors unite. In this journey, we ignite. Won't bow. We won't bow. We won't bow. We won't break. We won't bow, we won't break. In Johnny's name we reawake. Scab Cast warriors unite. In this journey we ignite. In the night we won't break.
Good evening, you beautiful lot. How you doing? How you doing tonight out there in internet land? It is your fabled Uncle John. I am back. I am back from my journeys across the world. Back from my adventures. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, tonight. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. Hello, everyone. All you regulars. Wolf and Bear, hello. How you doing tonight? Adam Webber, Hansel Hauser, Felix Smith, Nicholas McHugh, Self-Destruct in here, Abu Khan, someone, Jesse Power. Quite a few turning up tonight. Thank you for coming in. You're very welcome. Wolf and Bear, I'm glad you're doing all right. Yeah, tonight I'm going to be looking at I've been scouring the internet, looking at a few videos, mainly anti-Trump videos, like reactions of people when he got in, and I've been studying them. I've been studying their behaviours, their mentalities. These crazy people, I guess you'd call them the left, but they're more than the left, aren't they? Really. They're like the psychotic left, the ones that live in a fairy tale world, the really odd ones. You know what I mean? Most of them have got like facial piercings, multicoloured hair, slightly overweight. It's usually that sort of cult, that leftist way of thinking. Usually attracts the undesirables, the ones that can't get much attention or love elsewhere. Yeah, exactly. A psychiatrist's wet dream. Yeah, it's the ones that want to belong. They want a sense of. They've got an urge to belong. It do be like that. It do be like that. I get what you're saying. Yeah, it's It's a strange mentality. It's a strange mentality indeed. And I've been looking at some of these videos. I'm going to bring up one of them actually, and I'll stop it now and again. The link is in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. If anyone wants to come in and critique these beautiful people with me, these beautiful rejects. Oh, I won't call them beautiful. A little disclaimer here. Right? A little disclaimer. Some of these people may have whiny voices. They may look horrible. They may look disgusting, even worse than your Uncle John. They may be hideous. They may have opinions that will make you think, oh my God, I wish I could just stop the earth. But just bear with me, all right? I'm going to be critiquing them. We'll talk about them together. Tell me your opinions, all right? First up, we've got a very whiny black man who's very, very, very anti-Trump. So here we are. Just for our argument's sake, we'll call him Antoine.
For the astrology girlies, I just want to know,
Oh, no.
I've been studying Kamala's charts, and it looks like she is not only going to win, but she is going to be...
We've got to watch Antoine first. Right. And then that fat bird, we'll call her Bob.
Hey, Trump supporters, y'all got Kid Rock and Amber Rose. We got Beyonce, Kelly Rowland, and Eminem. We are not worried. We are not the same, baby.
That laugh is...
Today is election day, and since Trump supporters are so proudly calling themselves garbage after Biden called them garbage, I got your outfit for the polls today.
For the astrology girlies, I just want to know, I have been studying Kamala's charts, and it looks like she is not only going to win, but she is going to be winning a second term. The next 8 years in her chart look really, really strong. Trump's, not so much.
Kamala Harris is not winning. And the people who thought that Kamala Harris was going to win a landslide are totally wrong.
Train, you know the...
Kamala Harris. She was an odd one, wasn't she? Blatantly on a lot of drugs.
Animes where it looks like the guy's like losing and he's got like 7 forms and you haven't even seen form 1 yet. That's what Kamala's like. She's like base level Frieza fighting.
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, she's base level Frieza right now fighting Krillin. Okay, and like, oh, I think we're gonna win this, Gohan, and it's like, yeah, no.
Right, hold it here, ladies and gentlemen. We got someone in the back room. Someone called JD Power.
Hello.
How you doing, JD Power? You all right?
Oh, I'm doing all right. I like watching SJW meltdowns.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Well, thanks for coming on.
Hey, no problem. Anytime.
Have you been in the chat before? Your name looks familiar.
No, but I think I've probably seen you around on Twitter, shit posted and fucking around with those SJW nerds.
Probably, yeah. Probably. It's just, yeah.
They win it though. They killed Frieza.
Shut the... Are you serious? You're actually so cringe.
Kelly, get out.
Ignore that.
Leave. God.
God, I hate it when guys are named...
I actually think that if Trump wins this election, I'm actually going to crash out for real. I'm actually going to lose my mind. I might have to take a week off from everything.
Oh, she lost her mind long ago.
You could just tell. If you've seen her in the... Yeah, that face. If you've seen her in the street, you just know what she was all about instantly, wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah, I'd cross the road.
It's not... It's not the face of the same woman.
No.
She looks like the type of like... If you dated her and then you left her, she'd come like hunting you down and watching you, stalking you.
Oh, she looks like the type of bitch
dead
that would put a
animals
car
on the
bomb.
court. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I'm already freaking out. Guys, I'm scared. I'm really freaking scared. I don't like this game. I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Turns out Muslim voters actually voted for Trump. And you are basing this off of this? A single tweet. Election day vote in a Dearborn precinct. Trump, Stein, Harris. This is all it takes for you? That's it. That's all it takes? A single tweet? Numbers and names? That's it? One vote in one precinct and some numbers and names? Get a hold of yourself.
History this morning, 5:30 a.m. on Wednesday, that Donald Trump has won the presidency for a second time. This time after election, and then of course.
I don't think news presenters should be biased when it comes to the president.
They shouldn't, but it's CNN.
If he's in, he's in. You shouldn't look like. Yeah, it's not right though. She got a face like a smacked ass. She looks proper like a spoiled kid.
Oh yeah, she looks like she eats as many pies as EVS.
Interrupt the peaceful transfer of power there. Americans deciding to send him back to the White House for a second term.
What the fuck? What the hell?
They were good, weren't they? But if that's a real reaction and not just put on for camera, then that man should be, or whatever it is, should be locked away somewhere in a padded cell.
Yeah, see, that's the issue. America shut down all their asylums, so there's nowhere for these people to go other than the streets.
Yeah, they've done that. They've done that in England, but they kind of put them in special homes now. Like they used to have really bad asylums where they just lock them up and give them lobotomies and stuff. But now they get put in like special old people's homes, but just for mental people.
See, I live in Canada, so we still have some of our asylums open. But the shitty thing is they don't keep people there. They'll keep you there for like maybe 3 years max, and then just let you out into the world.
What part of Canada do you live in?
Alberta. There was a guy who he was a schizophrenic, and he just stopped taking his meds, and then he straight up decapitated a guy on a Greyhound bus, and they kept him in an institution for 5 years, and now he's roaming the streets free. It's fucked.
Yeah, we get that in England as well. They'll get put in prison, but it's called like an open prison. And it means you can go out and you can have like a day release and come back again. So it's weird. They do that a lot with sex offenders over here. They get really light sentences. It's really weird.
Yeah, they do the same shit here. If they even sentence them to jail at all.
Yeah.
I don't hate women that much. I hope you never get pussy ever again. Like, y'all hate us this fucking much?
Oh, women tears make me so happy.
Okay, you better not come into my fucking like, oh, you just sent pics, Dota. Yeah. Pics of a butt I'm finna buy.
A girl like this, she probably doesn't like Donald Trump, but a lot of this is done for attention, blatantly. Like the way she set up the video and stuff.
Oh,
this is a clickbait video.
Oh, I definitely agree with you.
Bye.
Gotcha. Why I'm not laughing anymore? What's funny? What's funny about women dying because you elected a candidate who doesn't give a fuck about them? What's funny about black people being hurt more because you elected a candidate that colludes with white supremacy?
Oh, fuck.
Endorsed by the KKK.
I don't get nothing that Donald Trump has done. Like I've watched him be in power twice now, and nothing he's done is racist. He's not against black people. I don't know where they get it from.
I
That's
think
just a total myth.
I think he's the first or the president who's had like the most how do you say this, like prison reform. So like he let more black people out of jail than probably any other president in history. It's insane. I guess maybe other than Abraham Lincoln.
And then you had former President Biden, who actually, like, back in the day, he was quoted as like with racist quotes, like saying he don't want to live in a jungle with monkeys or whatever, or animals, or.
And he's the one that signed, or he wrote the crime bill that imprisoned a whole fuckload of black people over crack. It gave him like life sentences and shit in federal custody, which is fucked. Like,
yeah, it's mad.
I don't know.
Crazy shit.
We live in American
politics is really different than English politics. I suppose it's got to be because you're in a your layout is totally different. You've got like lots of little countries, ain't you? Combined. Your
yeah, the states definitely.
Hello, Self-Destruct. How you doing?
Oh, sorry. Hey, what's up, guys?
Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, this is JD Power. He's new. He's first time on the show, and this is Mr. Self-Destruct.
I've seen his name around somewhere.
I used to do Comments Gate Commandos with him back in the day.
Nice.
Back in the day.
He was one of them. Back in the day, like last year.
Been a long time, Johnny.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. We're just watching Trump meltdowns. Here we go. Here's Eric July without his beard.
Looks like Brandon with if his eyes were straight.
Okay. What's funny about Spanish families being from garbage? Calls it a swamp when they come into our country. Doesn't give a fuck about people who weren't born here. Thinks that everybody else is trash and should be treated subhuman. What's funny about that? What's there to laugh about right now? You elected a felon to be president.
I love his hat.
Somebody prove it to collude with foreign adversaries to overthrow democracy. What would be funny right now? What the fuck's funny? Don't say shit about nothing. Y'all are the reason we. Oh my God.
If you're wondering if it's hard to be a therapist.
These ones are the best when they're genuinely putting on fake tears.
And the car videos, yeah.
To get people on their side. She's blatantly not crying. Look at it.
Now it is. It really is. Suffering that's come from this election. And listening to my clients
all the suffering.
Say homophobic things to me, not knowing I have a wife, is really fucking hard. It's really fucking hard. And I have to validate them. I can't say anything. It's really fucking hard. Okay, so I was wrong. A lot of astrologers were wrong.
God.
A lot of us
Uncle
were
Fester.
wrong.
Is that a woman?
But if you
She looks like a skinhead I used to know in Brixton called Dave. He used to wear braces. He looked a bit like her, just a little bit more manly.
Oh, braces like suspenders, yeah.
Trans Uncle Fester, 100%.
to tell me that you don't believe in astrology, who gives a about astrology right now, dude?
She's blatantly the type
Literally
they talk
cares
about
about
in
That is like the least of our worries. This is my career. I have built a life off of reading the stars for people and getting it right. But if you're going to come into my comments and complain that, well, I'm no longer going to believe in astrology after this, who gives a Let's be for real right now. That is the last.
Her meltdown is about her comments, really.
There's no way this
My
is
mom can't lose her social security.
good.
We can't.
Get a job.
She's
It's so real that it's hyper real.
Yeah.
It's hyper real and it's normalized.
What is social in America? What is Social Security? Is that money you get when you're not working? Then,
like government pension for the UK or something. or
like old age pension.
Yeah, or there's
Is it more like
disability
more like
type things as well.
like national insurance, where you've paid tax your whole life, so they give you a little bit back? We call it national insurance.
Yeah, that is Social Security retirement, but then there's also like Social Security disability and something else where it's where all the illegals and such can get on that. And
right.
I know people that have their kids on it because my kid's autistic, right? Got a doctor's paper, so give us government money every month. It's like, and the money's not coming from taxes, so it's just being printed every, digitally printed every month. Yeah.
I really missed the boat. I should have flown down to Mexico and then walked up the past couple of years, man.
And what is it with the left saying about him taking away social payments? Then is that what Trump was doing? Was it trying to take away Social Security, or are they just over exaggerating?
There's something in Trump's big beautiful bill that he called it, right? Or somebody called it. There's something in there that there's just like, I don't know, maybe 8 things in there that about 4 of them kind of penalize states or make requirements for work, right, to get benefits.
Right. So you have to like pass certain criteria to receive it.
Yeah, they're going to make it so there's just more criteria, right? More stringent criteria.
I get you.
Yeah, probably taking it away from.
Well, they're doing that over here in England as well with dole money and like unemployment money. They're getting more strict on it.
That's what a lot of people call it, the dole.
Yeah.
Where they have billboards in certain places that'll say, you can get Social Security benefits, right? And come to this lawyer. This specifically specializes in getting people, a monthly payment for anything, really. I mean, I say anything, but there's some. I mean, but a lot of those lawyers know doctors that are crooked, right? So there is a lot of scamming going on, and people that were over like 200 or something, over 100, being taken off of registers finally. Like, whoa.
I saw that I think there was like 2 people that were aged 300 on that list that Musk posted.
Like older than the United States, yeah.
Yeah, literally.
So you have to, if you've got social money and you've got some kind of disability or illness, you have to have a doctor's say so, like a doctor's opinion on it.
Yeah, it would be a doctor or a psychiatrist. I assume it would be the same in Canada, right, JD?
Yeah, that's pretty much how it goes. Then you got.
I mean, there's a lot of
social worker.
Yeah, social worker and such. There's a lot of room for manipulation in there.
Oh, 100%. I know dudes that work cash under the table jobs and still get the unemployment benefits and shit like that.
Right.
It's nuts.
Right.
Well, I'll just finish off young Romper Stomper's video.
Good movie.
Okay.
For Medicare, there are real things happening in the world right now, and I know that you guys think this is some big gotcha, but I don't give a if you think astrology is not real right now, because there's real life happening in this country.
I'm tired.
Whoa.
I'm numb. I'm struggling to know what happens next.
That's probably one of those.
But the one question I do have is, how do we keep each other safe?
He cheated. He cheated. He cheated. He cheated. Him and
they look like. If any of you ever watched Half Baked?
Oh shit! Not in a long time.
Yeah, it's been ages.
It's got Dave Chappelle in it.
Yeah.
They look like there's a drug dealer in it called Samson Simpson. That's what that black man looks like there.
that actor they get, he's a great actor.
Elon Musk, they cheated. Trust the old lady when she tell you. They cheated, baby.
Let's be honest, it was a terrible night last night. It was a terrible night for women, for children, for the hundreds of thousands of hardworking immigrants who make this country go. For healthcare, for our climate, for science, for journalism, for justice, for free speech. It was a terrible night for poor people, for the middle class, for seniors who rely on Social Security, for our allies in Ukraine, for NATO, for the truth and democracy and decency. And it was a terrible night for everyone who voted.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Is that Kimmel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel.
He used to be all right,
I
you know,
take
with
it
Adam Carolla.
he's not pro. But he don't like Donald Trump then, I'm guessing.
Oh, no.
No, he's on the Hollywood side.
This was the dude that was on the Man Show up like back in the early 2000s too. Like, what happened?
Yeah.
What
Yeah, it was good stuff back then.
What's the Man Show? The Man Show sounds a bit gay. What's that?
It was pretty gay. No, it was him, Adam Carolla, and I think a couple other dudes, and they would just do funny skits. Like
Have some beers. And,
yeah, there was
every episode would end
like a comedy
with girls
show.
on trampolines.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I'm pretty sure that was the show where he did blackface dressed up as Karl Malone.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious.
I started watching I watch a lot of Dave Lando recently. I started watching him. He's quite funny. Have you seen him before?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, he used to be on Crowder.
Yeah, he's on YouTube with
Quarterback Garrett, right?
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
What do they call it?
I like him.
Yeah. It's all right, you know, good little skits.
Voted against him, and guess what? It was a bad night for everyone who voted for him too. You just don't realize it yet.
TV. Do it. Do it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck that TV and fuck that asshole. Do it. I'll buy
Let's get another Chinese TV now.
I'm delivering 3 sermons today, each one to a
boy.
different group of people. And this one is for the Trump supporters. You are going to hell for this. You're going to hell for this. You have blatantly disregarded your neighbor.
He's got no presence, has he? If he threatened you, you'd just laugh, wouldn't you? I mean, he's a priest.
I think he would be
isn't
shaking.
He got a dog collar.
Yeah,
you couldn't even hit him.
That should be a
because
Catholic
he's a
priest.
priest. It wouldn't be right.
Yeah.
But I suppose you could shout at him, and he'd probably just shit himself anyway, wouldn't he? He'd walk away.
A soft bowel.
Widowed the orphan grant. You have committed idolatry.
Are priests allowed to have
Well,
nose
it's been
piercings?
rough.
Oh my God.
It was not what I was
Whoa, what could
expecting
it be
at
for that?
all, considering some of the rhetoric he has said. I thought we as a nation were smarter, but I guess not. To my transgender and friends and
God.
you know, the people who
I wonder what this guy looked like as a woman.
I'm just letting you soak that up. I'm just letting you get
Don't let us
get a
soak
little
it
bit-
up. Drown.
Just so you remember that face. That's the sort
Oh,
of
is it
people that will be people trying to run America soon. People like that.
That's the
All
Democratic
all
behind
nominee,
screens.
2028.
respect, as long as you stay alive, they cannot say we don't exist. Being a Satanist means rebelling against them because they're wrong. And as long as you draw a breath, every breath you take is a rebellion. Keep on fighting because you just have to. Hail Satan, hail reason always.
Trumpies are about to be real sick of me. What do you mean America is back? Congratulations, Donald Trump and whatnot. Who the fuck is in here? Let me go talk to him.
Uh-oh.
Who put that little message that America is back? Who put that?
Older lady just batters her, starts to go beating her up.
Just pulls out a shotgun.
Anyway, fuck
Yeah,
Trump.
I'll put it up.
Fuck
What do you
all of
think
that
of that?
shit. This is all break, right? Like we're just gonna wake up tomorrow morning and everything's gonna go back to the way it'll be a psych. It'll be like a really bad dream, and none of this will have ever happened, right? Like it'll be like the first time, and then we're all gonna pull through fine in 4 years. Correct?
Ooh,
Please, someone tell me.
She's on some
I can tell
meds.
you one thing right now: marriage
Yeah,
is
her
the
pupils are
farthest thing from on the table currently. So they screwed the pooch on that one if they thought that any of this was going to actually help with the whole family and kids department and lowering birth rates, because that
Man, she's too
not
pretty
even
to be this stupid.
any semblance of thoughts I had or hope for that is completely going to be a no thanks for me, love.
You see the
You
crazy
think I
genes a little
would
bit.
ever even dare
Oh,
bring
yeah.
a child into this
Be a
country
freak in the
now?
sheets.
It was rough before. Now
That's my type of woman.
Yeah, she's got those
Crazy
crazy
head.
eyes, isn't she? She's
Oh,
the sort
yeah.
of person that would probably poison you. She's a poisoner, I reckon. She'd sit there and watch you dying she'd like give you a cup of tea if you pissed her off, and she'd sit there opposite you drinking a cup of tea, and you just watch you like spewing up your guts, giving you like a horrible grin.
I could imagine. Yeah.
Sometimes it's worth it.
You got all the real crazies up there in Canada, right? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
A little laggy with the video.
Yeah, I can't tell if that's my internet or the video. I hope it's the video.
It happens sometimes when Johnny shares video.
Oh, okay.
Are mad. They closing up shop. They about to.
Thinks he's wise, doesn't he? Look at him. He thinks he's one of them, and he's like a black bohemian hipster.
4B is you better Google that shit. Cause Mega Men, your dingling's gonna be dry as fuck. You ain't getting no cootie cat. Better go get some of that Diddy oil and work on your stroke, cause damn it, you gonna be in there all by yourself.
I like this guy.
Yeah, he's alright. Even though his premise is flawed. Like
And
crazy
how
leftist
silly-
bitches love right winger dudes.
Black women said, "Fuck you. We going back to Starbucks. Y'all are on your own." As always, y'all have a great day. We gonna be all right, cause I'm gonna make y'all laugh. Y'all have a great day.
Y'all, I ain't never been so scared
Whoa.
Thank you, Adam.
to go to sleep because I'm so scared that the cops are just gonna break in our house and make me a slave or.
You could have downsized
Aunt
your life.
Jemima's had a
got
bad time.
Such an exaggeration, isn't it? Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
man.
frightened the cops are going to break into my house and make me a slave. No, come on. That's never going to happen, is it? They're just making shit up.
They make Trump sound
God.
way cooler than he actually is.
Well,
Tell you
what they're
what.
doing is they're showing their
Yeah,
internal psychology, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
the stupid thing
the
is,
premise of
right,
being
Trump is
trapped.
the furthest away from a fascist. They call him a fascist, but he's the furthest thing from a fascist you're going to get. If Trump wanted to be fascist, he'd be the best fascist around. He'd be amazing. If he
The
just
greatest.
if he decided to say, fuck it, I'm pissed off, I'm just going to dictate you all, he'd be amazing. He'd have brilliant soldiers. He'd be like a James Bond supervillain. You'd never stop him.
See, the thing with Trump too is he governs
People
more
love
like Bill
Trump.
Clinton than like anything else, from what I can tell, like policy wise. Like these guys are nuts.
I could see that. Hmm.
Like tariffs.
You're from Canada, ain't you? You
Me?
said
Yeah.
you're from Canada.
Yeah.
This guy, this priest here, he's dressed like a Canadian Mountie. He's got one of those hats on.
Yeah, he definitely does. Oh yeah.
Take him back.
No, we'll deport him to like the North Pole or some
rid of
shit
that
like
big
that.
giant truck. You could have gone. You chose to do neither of those things. because it was easier to blame immigrants.
So, now that the orange turd has won, we should now rename America Hell, because it is going to be hell on Earth.
Nice. That guy looks like. Do you guys ever watch that Ice Age movie?
Most of these people we see, is it just me or? I say, is that the kids one?
Yeah, it's with the saber-toothed tiger and the mammoth. That guy
The
looks like the
animated
rat.
one.
Yeah, yeah, or not the rat, the sloth.
Yeah,
rather.
I get.
So
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I see it. But all these
You guys
people
just a
that
bunch
are-
of Disney
that
characters.
are opposing, they're all these people opposing Trump are just a bunch of freaks, aren't they? I mean, they're not normal people. No legs. Is that Dr. Ben's comic?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch.
Nice.
No legs.
Was that relaunch?
Yeah.
Right. This guy looks like a gay Macaulay Culkin.
Oh yeah.
I saw him in a movie the other week.
Hope you freaking Republicans are happy. I'm out of here.
If the platforms, whether it's Facebook or Twitter X or Instagram or TikTok, whatever they are, if they don't moderate and monitor the content, we lose total control. And it's not just the social and psychological effects, it's real harm.
Damn, poor Melania. Now she has to fucking act like she loves this man for 4 more years. He could have gone to prison. Melania could have been free.
Selling book in the country. Can you believe that? I just say, Rev, really quickly, too. Democrats need to be mature, and they need to be honest. And they need to say, yes, there's misogyny.
The earth. And I have other family members who love and support me to the ends of the earth. And I genuinely do not need anyone else. I realize this is something not everyone is able to do safely. And I'm very grateful for my ability to do that.
Yet you feel the need to
I cut my
announce
mother off
that
until the day she
online.
died. And I can and will do that again.
I'm going to get drunk today, and I'm going to act like an angry black fucking.
Do it.
One. Fucking angry.
You're from America, aren't you?
Me, yeah.
And our other friend here is from Canada.
For now.
And I wanted to ask you, are the black women the same in America and Canada? Do you still get like angry ghetto black women in both countries? Or is it mainly in America?
Yeah, Canada gets a lot.
Canada.
Canada gets a lot of American media, so our people kind of act the same, except
So
our
you still
leftists are
got,
way
like-
more pompous.
Have you still got like hoods over there though, where there's a lot of black people like gathering together, living together?
Yeah.
Or is it not so much like you have?
Yeah.
I was just asking because I always pictured Canada as a bit more like a little bit more like white dominated, but that might
Not
just be in
anymore.
my head.
Not since
Ooh.
Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, right.
I think 25% of our population is now immigrants, most of whom are Indian and Muslim. So Canada's changed real
More like
quick in the past
England.
10 years.
It's like an intentionally multicultural scheme.
Yeah.
We need diversity is our strength, right?
Yeah. And
that
then they
whole-
wonder
Well,
why
England started-
rapes are skyrocketing.
We're starting to get it in England as well. Our black kids, our young black youth, are starting to imitate American like ghetto black people, and it's spreading. Your culture, like American and Canadian culture, spreading to England, where the kids are finding it cool to want to be like a ghetto black person.
Yeah, I never
quite
understood
sad.
that. Yeah, it's silly.
Well, a lot of it is, you know, you can just glance at rap stuff and it's like guns, drugs, money, bitches, cars, yeah, murder, reputation, you know, I'll kill somebody over, you know,
They see it as,
bad name.
I suppose, their influence here. They want money and power, I guess.
Yeah, and then they just end up doing some dumb shit and going to prison.
First you get the money.
Last, we always come fucking last to everybody, even our own fucking men. And you niggas mamas be black. This shit is crazy. Y'all got black ass daughters. I'm angry as fuck. I'm gonna get drunk and cause a problem.
You pretend you have a moral high ground, but you
I want
put
to see what
that
happens
man
next.
on the nuclear button. That man doesn't believe in climate change. Do you believe
Yeah,
in
climate
gravity?
change is
Did
bullshit.
you know gravity is just a theory?
Oh, is she getting kicked off the plane?
Yeah.
I guess that's what you get for talking about bombs on a plane.
I paid for this.
Dumb old crone.
Shout out Aberdeen.
Refuses to leave.
He is in my face.
She's causing hostilities.
Oh, and her husband, that's her husband, and he gets to stay on the plane.
That
We
dude
should
is
just start
so
leaving
happy.
our dirty tampons everywhere. Because if men want so much control over us, they can deal with our dirty tampons. Clean it up.
What is wrong with you? I can't do this anymore. I'm literally sick. I'm literally sick to my stomach.
More of those fake crying videos. There's no tears. It's just high-pitched squealing.
Possibly because they cannot cry because the medication has shut down that center of their brain.
What has
That makes
happened
sense. Getting my tubes tied 2 days after Trump.
Let you all
Oh my
know
God.
that if you need to talk, I will be available to talk. If you want to talk to other family members or anything, have a bottle of wine. An entire bottle of wine. It's okay.
How do you how unlucky are you to be born with that shaped head? That's really bad.
I think it comes after years of practice, years of gullet stuffing.
Fuck you.
Oh,
there's a lot of people with
this
no
one looks
necks
all right.
where their chin's like coming right down to their chest, and then you get the people that have got no stomachs and they've got like long legs that come up to under their waists, and they've got like, long gangly legs and little upper body.
She looks like a Pizza the Hut from the Spaceballs movie.
Fucking are we serious right now? Are we serious? Fuck the sad music montage, bitch. What in the fuck? I'm mad as hell. What the fuck is going on? Y'all sitting here crying. I'm crying too. I'm mad. What did y'all do? Yo, I'm scared to go to sleep. I might wake up a motherfucking slave.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it?
When I'm out at the bars, be like, oh, this bitch is trans.
American history, man.
All these black people thinking Trump's just going to make them.
Have you heard this phrase called
do it
white
again.
fragility?
You'd have some sort of civil.
It's the opposite
What
of
do
white
the black
fragility.
people expect? Do they expect Trump to send like soldiers around and make them slaves or what? It's not going to happen. It's gone past that point in history. They're
Really,
just
I think
making
it's
shit up.
something like
Make ourselves
70 IQ stuff, you know.
The only way to
60 IQ
legalize
stuff.
slavery would be Congress, I think. And I don't think that's
I don't
happening.
know if it could even happen.
Probably have to repeal, what would that be, like
not
the
in a-
12th and 13th Amendment?
Your circle's gotten
Not with the
smaller.
United Nations, you know.
You said
Oh, yeah.
you didn't want woke. Yeah. Well, that. Good luck. Good luck. Watch the people around.
988.
Wolf and Bear's right. It's kind of depressing.
Everyone
Only
is
they-
now. Why is this okay? I can't do this no more. I should have kept my vote to myself because I knew it didn't fucking.
I'm here. What's going on, Vadim? Why isn't Philadelphia counting votes? Call him up. Call him. Do we have contact? Hello, if you're watching the stream right now and you work in Philadelphia, we'll put you on stream. I'll call you. I want to know what is going on. What the hell is going on right now? Send me pictures. I know you're out there. I know somebody's listening.
I swear to God, if you idiots elect that demented man, I will burn this whole fucking place to the ground.
Oh, now that we know Project 2025 is legit happening, like we said all. When's the Civil War start? Anybody know? And what are we wearing?
Oh man,
Because I'm fucking ready. I'm fucking ready to pull a Braveheart and like ride into battle. Paint my face blue. Because a bitch is not about to become a handmaid. No, a bitch is not about to become a Martha. I am not being sent to the motherfucking colony. So when is it? What are we doing?
The colony.
These people are mentally, they're unstable.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Liberalism's
Have
a brain
deeply
disease.
ingrained psychologically fragile egos.
Oh yeah.
Are there actually people like that in America, or are these put on
Yes.
for show?
No, there really are. You go to any
How
one
do
of
they
these.
survive? How do they exist and not like just die of weakness? How are they not? How
Welfare.
does nature not just destroy them?
Yeah, I was going to say, like, well, it could be a combination of welfare, but some of them, you know, are just working at Starbucks, right? Whatever, you know, just that kind of mentality, or yeah, you know,
Right.
leeching off their parents, and then they never grew as people, so they still have the mindset of a child. Like everything can be taken away from me, my freedom can be taken away from me. Man, I mean, psychologically, you could really dissect each one of these people and just in just their 40-second clips, you know.
Like you said, no matter how much I hate their ideology, and I think they're pathetic for what they're moaning about, part of me actually feels sorry for them as a human being. I think they must have a really sad life. Like, if this is what they're worried about, if these things that they're moaning about affect them that much, they're letting it affect their life that much that they're screaming about it on camera. It's mad. I don't get the concept. I feel.
Government schools have ruined a couple generations, but this one right now is probably the worst. My generation is cooked.
No, pardoned. But we get to suffer. No. So, what are we doing? What are we wearing? And when are we corroborating? Because I have anxiety and I'm a little bit stressy and depressy right now. And I kind of just want to get a little messy. You're like, what's the game plan? Anybody got one?
What did she say? Stressy and depressy, so she wants to get a little messy.
I'm sorry. No. Why? Do you really hate me that bad?
That takes people from relatively low-level annoyances with the world. Why are eggs so expensive? Why is my kid learning this new thing in American
That guy looks like
history
Caesar
in
Milan,
school
but
that I didn't learn? And then moves them through YouTube videos, through podcasts, moves them from that annoyance all the way slowly to a full-blown fascist politics. There's nothing like it on the pro-democracy side. We don't have when a man is just lost and lonely and not yet radicalized, we don't have the equivalent of Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson to move that man in a feminist direction. By the way, that it's actually really great to live with a strong woman who makes money. It's actually easier. Life is easier.
That's with Trump because they have mommy and daddy issues.
But if you were a man, right, and you lived with a
I like to
woman
think
and
I
she
am a
was the
man,
sole
but
provider for your household, that would be so embarrassing.
especially if she acted like that.
But
I've contemplated it
didn't you?
before. Like I could be a house husband. You know, I just do stuff around the house and whatever, and she can make the bread.
I don't think I
And,
don't think I could. I don't think my pride would let me. I think I'd feel demasculinized. I wouldn't like
yeah,
it.
I was
I
just
like
wouldn't
she would
like
have
having to
full control
rely.
of finances. You know?
Yeah, I think you should both. Either the man should. It depends on the relationship if you're married or whatever. But either the man should take care of it all, or you should go equal and both have jobs. I don't think the man should live off the woman. It's just an unwritten rule. It's not right.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless it's a really desperate situation, I guess, and you've been with each other a long time, and it's only temporary.
Or if she's
That might
rich.
be it.
Yeah, that's my
possibly.
point. Is like if she's rich, I would, consider it. Like
Yeah. Like if she has like a trust fund and neither of you work, that would be the most ideal.
yes, exactly. And there's a lot of trust fund people I'm learning in this sphere. Like that makes sense now.
Yeah.
Night,
Well,
Kim.
Going back to that dude on CNN where he's
Night,
like,
Grim.
we need a left wing Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson. It's like you guys had them. Like Joe Rogan and Jordan Peterson are both pretty liberal dudes.
Yeah.
Like I'm like slightly
And the whole
convinced that Jordan
society is
Peterson's a
liberal.
reformed communist. Like that dude's daughter is named after Mikhail Gorbachev.
Yeah.
Like
and he brags about it. Like
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what to think of Jordan Peterson anymore.
Oh man,
ever
since he came
fractured.
Yeah, from that like benzo fucking issue he
Yeah.
had that broke him.
And I've had the same drug as him, and from what he said about getting it from his doctor, right, for anxiety, and I'm like, yes, that's a very powerful medication. They would tell you, do not exceed this amount. He was saying his doctor was telling him, oh, like take 6 milligrams a day. If you do that, your system's just going to be completely fried. And they had to put him in a coma. Did you know this, Johnny, about Jordan Peterson?
They had to put him in a coma.
Yeah, he had to go to like
said?
was it Russia or
Yeah.
like Czechoslovakia or somewhere?
I think it was Russia.
Yeah, just to get that specific treatment. And he said he had such psychotic dreams coming out of it that he was in a rage because they would have to do blood transfusions, but they would have to keep him in a coma to keep him from not having seizures because the medication it lowers your seizure threshold to deadly dangerous point if you're taking that much, especially. And if people drink with it, it's like you're gone.
Well, another thing too is I believe he had a license to prescribe that shit, so he should have definitely known better. Like he's a clinical psychologist. Like I don't know.
See, psychologists will do the therapy, but psychiatrists will prescribe it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So I don't know if but I mean, he had somebody doing it for him and giving him way too fucking much.
Yeah.
For who knows how long, over a year.
Something like that, or a couple of years, I believe, because
yeah,
his wife got cancer, and then that's when he started taking them, and then right around when she was in remissions, when he fucked off to Russia to get better, something like that. I might be a little bit off.
Yeah, pretty much. You got crazy story, John. I did listen to all of his biblical lectures, apart from his newer ones, like sitting around a table. And, he was doing this stuff in Canada. He was, doing biblical lectures, explaining the psychology of the Bible, what Genesis, I think, and to sold out theaters in Canada.
Yeah, some of his old talks when he was a professor at the University of Toronto were pretty neat too. But then, like the Daily Wire, man, I don't know. I wonder how much control the Daily Wire has over his content.
It's them.
Yeah.
It's them.
Because, like, I don't know. Since Candace Owens got fired, she kind of She's definitely been speaking her mind a lot more, it seems.
I'm quite a fan of Jordan B. Peterson, and I do like his work, to be honest. I've read a lot of his books. I didn't know about that. But I think he's a very intelligent man in his field. I think he's one of the best in his field of what he does.
Extremely intelligent, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he got famous or went viral, right, from confronting liberal college students freaking out about whatever the hell.
Pronoun police.
About transgender stuff in Canada, right? Like, you don't want me to exist. Yeah, that kind of mentality. Man, that's
Yeah, and then like I don't hate Jordan Peterson. I just have a bunch of criticisms. Where he's like been going off on Twitter calling people psychopathic rats and shit. It's like, come on, man. Maybe chill.
We started with this dark tetrad stuff, right?
Yeah.
Saying anybody who's anonymous carries these
personality traits,
major personality flaws, and these are dangerous people. No one should be anonymous, he said, right? I'm like, who the fuck are you? You changed, man.
It's like, bro, you got fired from your job. I don't want to be fired from my job. Like, I have a pretty decent job that I'd rather not be fired from for saying some outlandish shit.
You should make a stand. I was like, not everybody can afford to,
Yeah, like I don't want to be homeless. Make a stand on the fucking street corner, bumming for change.
Bumming for change would mean something else in Johnny's area.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. What even is this?
Hi, Katie.
We do not appreciate being filmed for this. It's just very confusing.
Hello. My name is Amandla, and I have a PhD in gender studies. I'm here at Georgia State University campus in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm here to advocate for LGBTQ rights. I'm going to go around this campus and help stop toxic masculinity. Walk with me. Would you donate one of your testicles to benefit trans men? And would you donate one of your testicles to benefit trans men and help fight toxic masculinity?
I'd have to know more about the medical implications of me like having a procedure to get rid
That's a
of my
weak man.
testicles, but like I'm not
Yeah, you should give up both your nuts, buddy. Come on.
against the idea.
Trans men and help fight toxic masculinity.
Sure, why not?
And would you be willing to
Oh, I
donate
knew
one
his
of your
answer, bro.
testicles to benefit trans men and help them fully transition medically?
Yeah. I mean, I'm a trans woman, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
It kind of looked suspect to me.
Yeah, I suppose, in theory, yeah. I mean, practically, I'm not really sure. That's kind of a big ass to spring on me suddenly. But,
It's like it's something which you're just trying to assess if an average man would be willing to consider that.
Yeah, if I ever felt like I definitely was like, I don't want kids, and, somebody explain, like, if I knew that things were going to function properly.
Can you pause it right
I
here?
don't see a problem with that.
Yeah,
really,
because there is a risk entailed too.
Would you be willing to donate your testicles to benefit trans men and toxic masculinity?
It's just like right now, would I go?
Would you consider that?
Yeah, I'd consider it.
Okay. So would you be willing to donate one of your testicles to benefit trans men and help fight toxic masculinity?
I probably would.
So would you be willing to donate one of your testicles
I
to
wouldn't,
benefit
but
trans
it's
men
lies.
and help them medically transition and also help fight toxic masculinity?
Hell no. Probably not. I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, so we're just trying to assess whether or not an average man would be willing to donate to organ donation.
I don't know if they would. I'm not gonna lie, but I never thought about it.
So for you personally, you wouldn't consider that.
Oh, maybe for like a bit. I would consider it. Yeah. America's primarily a Christian country. Do you think more people need to start believing in Jesus and following his teachings?
Jesus is also a patriarchal story that has been co-opted by mainstream religion and white people. Yeah. His literal name was Yeshua. Like, that's not even his name, you know? It's not about institutional religious indoctrination of people trying to control them. It's about a genuine connection to like the spirit and godliness and nature and the body. Like we were just talking about this morning, this genocide couldn't happen if it wasn't for the level of true disembodiment, which is also perpetuated by the prison industrial complex, the medical industrial complex, capitalism. I mean, the whole 9 yards.
I used to smoke with some people like
I
that.
don't speak Arabic.
Where are you from?
That's your business. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, do you know why?
Well, no, this is.
That's a Jordanian kafir.
Yes.
So that's why I asked if you know where it comes from.
Okay, so this isn't mine. Someone gave it to me today.
Oh fuck. No.
Ugh.
Not no, but hell no. Jeez.
If you want to know what it's like to be trans and work with children but not pass as the gender you identify with, let me tell you. I work with preschool age children, about 3 to 4 years old. I guess my boss sent out an email to like the staff and the parents of my room, letting them know that I'm trans and like what pronouns I identify with and stuff. My coworker is great. She has never misgendered me. And when I'm in different rooms, some of the kids will ask me like, are you a boy or girl? Because my hair is kind of like a mid-length, but it's short enough that it applies to the kids' logic of like boys have short hair and girls have long hair kind of thing. On my first day in the room, one of the kids asked me how I'm a boy if I have this thing. And then she pointed at like her nose where my piercing is. I've actually had kids correct other kids on my pronouns, saying that he's not a she, he's a boy, and like correct other kids. It's so cute. I've seen parents correct their kids too. The other day I was leaving work at the same time as one of the kids, and she was talking about me to her mom, and she was like, "Yeah, like no, but she doesn't, whatever." And then
My girlfriend is an elementary school teacher, and kids are not like that at all. Like the younger the kids are, the more savage those little shits are. It's
if you psychologically guilt trip them into it,
yeah,
they'll get like that. You know, public school, right?
Yeah. Well,
is your girlfriend work in public school or?
Yeah, Canadian public school, and
damn, that doesn't sound good. What?
But yeah, trust me. She
What respect to her?
Yeah, like, but no, we're kind of rural-ish, and there's this little girl that's like super into Jesus, like to the point of sounding a little bit like the Westboro Baptist Church sometimes. And she, like, from what I hear, that kid is the most savage, like, just little fucking
have you ever
6-year-old.
seen that?
Do you know about the Westboro Baptist, Johnny?
Brilliant! You just remind little Bible kid. Do I know about what?
The Westboro Baptist Church. They're specifically their protests.
Yeah, I have heard of them. I've seen a documentary. Louis Theroux did a documentary about him. My man Louis.
Oh, was that
top Jew he is?
Was that when they were protesting that funeral, that gay soldier's funeral or whatever? Because yeah, those
Yeah,
dudes go a
they would
little
just
too far.
protest regular military
Yeah.
funerals, even
Yeah.
like he died for nothing. You know, holding up signs and all this stuff.
Yeah, I'm surprised they don't have a bunch of military people throwing hands. Try and keep it YouTube friendly. Like, insane.
I'm sure we could pull it up.
Yeah, I found the preacher kid. I think. Hang on. Raphael.
So what you been up to, Johnny? think I only missed you for the last 8 weeks or so. I don't know.
Hang on. Sally, come to us, Sally. Come to us. Oh, there she is. There's old Sal. Oh no, she's gone again.
Old Sal.
Oh no, there she is. Yeah, I got it. Old Sal. She's a bit of alright back in the day, you can tell. You can tell when she was younger, she might have been a bit of a looker.
She kind of looks like older Rachel Maddow.
Ooh.
It's a controversy between school officials and the Strode children who preach the Bible on the school grounds. Now,
Right.
for those of you who weren't with us,
You've got to see this little kid. He's brilliant. He is amazing. He's one of the best religious kids I've ever seen.
last time or who are not familiar with this story, please take a look at this tape. You are looking at the heart of this controversy. 11-year-old Duffy Strode preaching on the school grounds of Eastfield Elementary School, right here in Marion, North Carolina.
He looks hard.
It's 15 till 8. Will you come into the building?
That's what I imagine Cecil to be like when he was a kid. Like he was like that.
This kid looks hard. Like he's on fire.
But it didn't end there. You're now looking at scenes some weeks later. Duffy and his dad are back at it again. And this time, they're met by angry parents with a petition of names of parents who want all this confusion stopped.
You're not burning yet, ma'am. You're not burning yet.
But you don't tell
Kindergarten and first graders that they're homemakers, and you don't tell them that their daddy died and he's not going to raise again, because it's not for us to judge.
Once again, the outcome of this day is another suspension for Duffy, who has now missed over 30 days of school.
I just want to say, he's a brilliant little lad, and I wish him all the best. I hope he preaches more. We need more of that.
Our audience today in Marion is predominantly composed. Teaching is taking place. In fact, coming here so that they have an opportunity to talk with the Strodes. First, I would like you to meet, however, the school officials who will be talking publicly for the first time about this controversy. Now, this is Superintendent of Schools, Dr. David Ricketts. Also, here is the principal of the school where the kids preach, Jim Gorst. And the woman whose job it is to go out and bring the kids in and say you're suspended. Let's start with how...
Right, no, I want to see more of the cool kid. I want to hear them talking about him. Where is he?
I hope the kid gets to confront them.
You got to let him have a voice. Yeah, you should get to chat to him, shouldn't you? And preach at him. So you're all gonna burn in hell. Right, I'm gonna find another video of him, a better one. Because that one doesn't seem to be giving us what we want. There are more. He's a very famous little lad.
Would it help the buffering if I shared the video? Like the leg issues, or
sometimes it does, but
not always.
Might still lag for Johnny.
Oh, I see.
If you've got a video of him.
What's his name?
I'm not sure.
I found him on Oprah. Here, I'll put it in the private chat.
Oh, yeah.
At least I think it's the same kid.
There's a whole bunch of children preachers just going crossfire.
Yeah, I think this might be the same kid.
Right, I just gotta share it. Where is it? Oh, yeah. Have you got it shared ready?
I threw it in the private chat. I can present it if you'd like.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got it. It's alright. I've got to get it out. Ah, brilliant.
Yeah, this is like the old school Oprah back when she was trash TV like Jerry Springer. Before she started taking herself way too seriously. Come again?
No, it was telling me the video was unavailable. That was weird.
Oh.
I'll find another one. Hang on. I want to know more about him.
His name's Duffy Strode.
Is that his name, Duffy?
Yeah.
Right, I got it, I think.
I'm gonna start looking up what that kid's up to these days.
Let's get him on the show.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I'll try and get hold of him. I'll try and find out his email and email him as a guest. That'd be brilliant.
14-year-old Duffy still shout the gospel wherever people gather. The Blue Ridge mountain town of Marion, North Carolina has grown accustomed to this eccentric Bible-toting family. The town's annual Christmas parade, complete with
Santa Claus, Satan Claus, we call it. Satan Claus? Yeah, you change the letters around, you got Satan.
their other favored targets, promiscuity, homosexuality, the school,
must be the most
and cigarette smoking.
in your town.
9-year-old Matthew and 10-year-old Pepper have joined their older brother and father in the sidewalk preaching, while their mother videotapes the event. She says to ward off physical attacks and legal prosecution. Duffy first caught the public's eye almost 4 years ago when he was suspended from school for his preaching. His parents then pulled all their children out of the school. The educators, they said, were unchristian.
You're the one that's going to hell, not me, man.
Read your pack of cigarettes.
Going down, calling everybody whores and men.
Their high-powered preaching and scathing proclamations are generally not appreciated, especially at the Christmas parade.
There's a time and a place, I feel, and, you know, in a public gathering like this right here, it's the wrong time and the wrong place for it.
This most contrary of families who believe their Savior is otherwise. And their mission in the meantime is to save as many souls as possible.
Ever since the children left the public school 4 years ago, their home has been their classroom, their mother is their teacher, and their curriculum is strongly Christian-based.
It's the only way, the Strodes believe, that the children will get a proper education.
Makes sense. That's what Jesus shed for me, the blood, the blood, the blood, the blood, the blood.
This is not a family especially concerned with education, invention, or public acceptance. They are fanatics, the father explains. Fanatics for salvation. Brian Cabell, CNN, Marion, North Carolina.
10-year-old Duffy Strode is going to school on a mission to tell people to walk the straight and narrow.
Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy
You got some balls, man.
Duffy's already been suspended twice from school for preaching. Still, he preaches.
Big on your forehead.
There's only certain places you can.
Some people within earshot.
I've watched
you know?
American. I was going to say I watched American movies, and you've got some bullies over there, some proper bullies that would just beat that kid up. They just hang him up, wouldn't they, and nickel his money.
Yeah.
And nick his,
Oh,
nick his little Bible.
They would torment him. Yeah.
I think I found his Twitter, but the sad thing is he hasn't posted since 2014.
Of Duffy are offended.
I'm a Christian. I go to church, but I don't believe in getting out calling people whoremongers and.
Duffy's 5-year-old brother Matthew and 6-year-old sister Pepper also preach, but off the school grounds because the school suspended them for the same thing. The principal warned Duffy to stop preaching and come in the building. When he wouldn't, she told his mother he was suspended.
Free speech is not the issue. Disruption.
You're a
is the
liar.
issue.
You're a liar.
If they can't shout the Gettysburg Address, then probably they can't preach. If it is in that loud, screaming voice either.
Ye must be saved. But I can't stop it. If I stop it, then I'm in trouble with the Lord.
Although some people say these children have a brilliant career ahead of them in preaching, teachers here say if students continue their disruptive behavior, what's in their immediate future is more trouble. Mike Lane for CNN, Marion, North Carolina.
You're saved. We'll find you out.
Road brought their biblical message to this McDowell County Elementary
I think they're a brilliant family.
School.
Yeah, I agree.
They were
I don't
suspended
particularly
by
really religious, but I respect it.
Oh, the living God. Ye serpents.
Their brother Duffy preaches outside the school grounds since he's under suspension for this kind of behavior. The principal told them to stop preaching and come in the building.
You must come into the building. By staying out here, you're in violation of those school rules.
I love that how he just moans at the principal as well. He just preaches straight in the teacher's face. He's like, "Fuck you! I got God on my side."
You know what?
Yeah.
I think this stuff would borderline
told the principal him.
like hate speech now.
See, you can't take it.
If they were standing out here in silent protest, they would be in violation of school rules.
Principal Gorst suspended Pepper and Matthew for 10 days.
It was straight out of hell.
What do you think, Matthew?
I think it's a fallacy.
School authorities say they hope they won't have to take any further corrective action against them. They'll just come back to school to learn. But some parents are in no hurry to see the student preachers.
He's a nut.
You didn't want to preach. You stood there and your mom said, if you're not.
Afterward, the arguments between the Strodes and townspeople continued.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Yeah, that wasn't what was said.
This is a religious community dotted with churches. But a local pastor says the Strodes may prompt Marion residents to violence.
I'm afraid something might, somebody might come by the house and throw something or shoot or something like that.
Very possible.
Very possible.
That is the only one who can reporting.
I'd like to know.
Neighbors.
Hey! Believe on the Lord Jesus Christ!
The street preaching Strode family children started the new school year Monday just like they ended the old one. They defied officials at the elementary school they attend by preaching on school property.
Hope you come to go to school today.
Marriage is horrible and all, and will be undefiled
quiet.
You may speak. And the followers, God will judge.
Down, son.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Sit down. You want to say what you say?
He must eat a lot of sugar as well.
Oh yeah.
Call that
The
like
hype for little
Southern
kids.
Baptist conviction speeches, right? We talk really hard to the congregation and like, if you don't feel
I'm an
nothing,
adult.
you're not feeling the Spirit of the
And I
Lord.
have trouble with a child that says to an adult who's an authority figure in the school or in the community to say to that person, you go to hell.
Duffy Strode was suspended for 10 days. Nothing new for the children. All three were suspended repeatedly last school year for preaching on school property. Their behavior infuriated townspeople. School officials had sheriff's deputies on hand Monday, fearing mob violence might occur when the Strodes appeared. It never happened, but there was anger.
Because I think the man's crazy, and he won't teach me, he's going to get it.
School officials here consider it a simple case of children disrupting classes. But the Strodes say it is a case of communists and infidels trying to prevent their children from speaking God's word.
Now, what they're going to try to drill into these children's head this year is that Jesus
Strode says his children have a First Amendment right to preach at school, but acknowledges there's not much he can do about the suspensions unless he files a lawsuit. But he's been unemployed since May, and so far hasn't drummed up much support for his Old Testament hellfire and damnation style. Larry Lamont, CNN, Marion, North Carolina.
11-year-old Duffy, 6-year-old Matthew, and 7-year-old Pepper Strode won't be preaching at the Eastfield Elementary School in McDowell County.
I'd like to maybe start a GoFundMe for him, for the family. It might be worth it.
Bring him back.
So they can preach all over America.
Rumble needs
And
to give
birth
that
to
family a
more
contract, man.
Strodes.
Oh yeah. They need to start a commune. Oh man, I love those like old timey like newscasts. So good. Did have you guys ever seen the old Southern newscasts when they first implemented DUI laws?
No, but I'm aware of the what do they call it? MAD.
Oh, okay.
Mothers Against Drunk Driving and all that stuff.
I'll see if I can find the video I saw. It's pretty it's pretty good.
Johnny will return. Stay tuned.
Oh. R.I.P. Oh,
Or
I found it.
Or they got him.
The Strodes.
Anti-Christians got him.
So, say if I want to share something.
That was weird. Sorry.
About that.
I disappeared. Yeah, I was gonna have to say I've got to go pretty soon, lads, and I wanted to thank you both for coming on.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah, always a pleasure.
Especially you. But obviously, you're great to have on, Mr. Self-Disrupt, but it's nice to have someone new on as well, and you're welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
But before we go, I did want to ask you something, JD.
Sure.
Are you an artist of any sort, or are you just like a comic book fan, or a fan of? Or did you find how did you find me? How did you stumble across me?
Like I've been following CG for a while, and Nicholas McHugh shared your stream, so I just kind of followed and realized you had an open StreamYard.
Nick
so
is a great and terrible person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Nick. He's brilliant. He's just honest. He don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on, and thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. It's been a while since I did a show. I'll do another one soon. I've got a special one lined up. I won't say too much about it, but I will be back very soon with another show. And
all right, thanks for having us on.
I appreciate.
I'll leave you with the man himself. For those of you that
Cheers
are
to the
familiar.
chat. Peace and love.
Hail Danny. Peace and love.
Hey.
I just want to say goodbye. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody. Now I need some changes in my life. Now I need to move on in life. Now it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody. I'm thinking deeply right now. My life with you, it's like ow, but I don't know how to explain this. I don't know why it's happening to me, but I just realize I'm not the person I used to be. Now I just wanna leave this city. This bullshit is not gonna happen again. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Life is short. Life is short. Don't waste time worrying about me. All of the ones that care for you. In the end, they will be there for you. One day, I'll make it top of the world. Our memories will be swallowed. And I'm all aware. And this is the sign of goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody.